You all see that? A little jumping spider, some people call them Henry spiders, actually bit this giant, I think, cecropia moth, and it's holding it still. There's a little spider right down there that's got it. Wow. I did not expect that. He gonna be eating good. That's a big meal. Oh, there it is. Does he still got it or no? No, he doesn't. Oh, it's a little beat up. And it got bit by a spider. A little Henry spider attacked it. I don't know if the spider's still gonna try to eat him or not. But he was around here somewhere. But earlier it was on here just fluttering like crazy. And I came over and looked and the little spider had it gripped. I was just hanging onto it and it couldn't get away because the little spider had him.
Wow.
Yeah, those things are strong. That's like if, Bugger, yeah, if you were on top of my mini barn over there and a helicopter came by and you just grabbed the helicopter and held it still. That's like how strong that little spider was. Last time I just had these cedars and that beam up. This time I'm working on putting these up. I'm actually notching these out for the sole purpose of I haven't built any buildings like that on my property. So I'm notching out that inch oak to fit over this double 2x6 and screwing them directly into there. And I will also be putting a board underneath there. They're all the same width. So that board beneath there is going to also hold them up besides the screws I have in the end of there. And once I finish that, we'll just run our runners across so we can put our roof on. And like this one was kind of warped, so I didn't put it on the end. It'll still function, but it was a bowed, warped board. Not ideal, but I got to use it somewhere. And I chose to use it here. If I regret it, I regret it. Either way, it's not really going to support much for weight. It should be fine, and it's not alone. You know, there's others helping it share or bear its burden. So I'm optimistic. I'm gonna knock the rest of these out, And I got a couple other things to do before I finish this. Some of these boards are popping. There's some stuff on the front. The porch needs to be taken care of. I've got a little bit more to do. And then we'll call this done and move on with the rest of our life. Onto the root cellar and outdoor kitchen. That part of the roof for the lean-to is now done. I'll run my boards across it, then start putting on the metal. That should all be able to get done here rather quickly today, I'm hoping. We'll see what else we can finish while I'm still sweating it up out here, trying to hide in the shade, dealing with the heat. Well, there is that. If you were to really look at it, you'd see not everything is real nice and square. I wasn't using straight boards. I was eating up a bunch of warped ones, a bunch of bent ones, different things like that. Yeah, if you look down maybe this row, you'll see it's pretty messed up. Now some might ask, well, don't you take pride in your work? And I'd say no, of course not. Pride is a sin. This is gonna work. It eats up my boards that are compromised already, but it doesn't compromise this structure. This structure will be just fine. It's to provide some shelter for sheep, cows, maybe chickens will run under here. That's all it is. It's a simple lean-to. The sheep aren't going to spend much time looking at the bottom of it, and even if they did, they probably wouldn't notice the difference. It'll hold up to the test of time just like it was if I had a bunch of perfectly straight boards. Not really concerned with it. I'm just glad to be making progress on it. Copperhead? Yeah. By you? Who sees it? Okay, hold on. Where is he? Okay, I'm coming that way. Once I get, ouch, let me get a vision on it, and then I'll have you grab me my snake tongs. Ouch, I stubbed my toe. Did you guys move metal or something?
No. I wasn't even ready. I was here trying to catch the grasshopper, me and Bugger, and I saw its tail slither right here, and I can see it's half its body right here, just a little piece of it. Right there. That little piece right there.
Oh, I can. Yeah, go get me the snake tongs. Look at that, guys. He saw the tail head under there. We can see that. That is copperhead. Oh yeah, 100% copperhead. So what does Papa tell you guys about these different pieces of metal or other stuff? What should you do or not do with them?
Not lift them up.
Not lift them up.
There could be snakes.
There could be snakes. And what happens if, like, you see a really cool lizard run under a piece of metal like that? Should you lift it up?
No.
Why not?
Because there could be a snake.
Yeah, you could see a toad jump in a hole, or a lizard run under a rock, or something, you know, a good snake, something you know and like, go under something like this. But if you reach under there to grab it, somebody else could be waiting, like this copperhead. And look at that. You guys were in a good pair again. You were able to run and get me, and he was able to come watch. So now, guys, just because there's one here doesn't mean there's not more here. You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to flip this. I'm going to have you hang on to that. Unlock it, please. Alright, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this hook actually to flip this. There's the actual snake. I want you to step back a bit. Okay. All the way over there. But if I reach my fingers under there to flip it, not only could this one possibly get me, but could be another one too. Oh, it is. It's a baby. It is a baby, and it's beautiful. Dangerous, sure. But beautiful. Wow, what a creature. That is crazy. Look at how light it is too. And I'm guessing, I'm going to see if I can get a look at the tail without disturbing it here. So carefully, I'm going to see if this tail is a nice lime green or yellow. Not quite. I thought it was going to be a little more vibrant than that. Yeah, buddy. You're dangerous. I'm glad my children are educated. That's crazy. And if there's one little one around here, what could that mean?
Big ones around here?
It could be big ones, the parents, and what else?
Or a little more?
More little ones, too. We gotta be careful. Wow. we're gonna do is we're gonna put this one into our relocation, whatever, what do you call it? Program. We'll pick it up and we'll move it on its way. It doesn't need to be here. You know what? Invite the family to come out and look too, because I want them to see this.
I'll go get them.
Thanks, Bug.
Do you think there could be one?
There could. We're gonna have to be careful. I was actually just picking up and organizing more of this stuff too. Oh yeah, look at that. If the dog ran over here, it could get bit. That would be no good. A lot of the world, I mean except for like what? New Zealand? Hawaii maybe? Maybe they do now. But has snakes. A lot of places that have snakes have venomous snakes. If you have venomous snakes, it's not that hard, especially in North America, especially in the United States, to educate your children on which snakes are venomous in your area. I mean, there's really only 4 kinds of snakes in the United States that I say you got to worry about. It'd be your rattlesnakes, your copperheads, your cottonmouths, your coral snakes. If it's not one of those, you don't really have to worry very much about them. There's no need to freak out about every snake. Just learn the couple, especially in your area, that you got to deal with, and then you don't have to worry about the rest. It's amazing too how many people, like in Wisconsin, so many people talk about all the copperheads and all the water moccasins, but we don't have any there. They just don't exist there. You guys see this? What do you think? Do you see it?
Yeah, it looks like a leaf.
And look at how small it is. So you guys be very aware. This could be anywhere out here, you know. And where there's one, there could be
another.
There could be more. Yep. So you guys remember, hey, sock girl, always wear shoes outside. If you're out doing chores, always have a partner with you. And when it starts getting dark, make sure to have flashlights. Have visibility. If you don't see it, that's when you're going to get bit in the foot or the ankle. I don't want to have to take your kids into the hospital just because you were disobedient.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow, did you see the ant?
Oh yeah, the ant pulling the dead robber fly?
Yeah, it was all the way.
Yeah. Hey, little man, come here. You guys make a path. Little man, I want to teach you something, okay? Look at you. See this here? See that? No tokus. You stay back. If you see one of those, that could hurt you. Do you touch them? You say no?
No.
No. See that? That's a copperhead. Do you touch that? No.
No.
If you see that, you go away. You tell Papa. You say, yes, sir? No toques. We don't touch that. Yes, sir?
No, no.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to bucket it. Is Mom coming out to peek or no?
Yeah, she said she is.
Okay. Hey, guys. Take steps back. It's thinking about moving. Look at that, guys. It's a very warm day. It's very active. You guys hold your ground and be still. It's seeing there's a lot of stuff going on in the area. So it's starting to come up with a defense mechanism. It's fight or flight time. It might try to run away. It may realize its camouflage isn't working very well and it's rather exposed here.
She was just up there. Cause I think I keep coming.
Everyone understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Hey, Papa.
Do you understand? Yes, sir?
No.
Thank you. Guys, that's like
green tail.
it's like 5 copperheads this year already. Thankfully there's been no pygmy rattlers, but You're getting rather concerned about me. Yeah, that's okay, little one. You will have a nice life somewhere else. It just won't be here.
Here she comes.
It's seeking shelter. You kids take like 2-3 steps back because I'm gonna... Whoa! Look at that. Did you see how quick that bit?
Hey, stand up. People let it.
Oh! Guys, I need my other tongs.
No tongs.
Oh, hey, hold on. Wow, it's very active. Guys, step back so Mama can see. Look at how pale it is. Darling, do you want to come see this? Y'all, step back so Mom can see. You see how little it is? Pretty snake, huh?
Wait.
We taught your little guy. Hey, little man, do we touch those? You say no.
No.
And you run away if you see one. So they just saw it peeking up from under one of these barn tins.
It matches in pretty well with that dirt in there.
It's got some nice colors. It kind of reminds me of the coloration of that Great Plains rat snake as far as color. That's 5 for the year already, guys.
Wow. Wow.
So children, be careful.
Yes,
Work in
sir.
pairs, wear shoes, and have flashlights at night. Yes, sir?
sir.
All right, I'm going to go take care of that. I was actually just about to sit down and record this when Bug all of a sudden goes, "Pa, copperhead." And I'll tell you what, even with that, does that make me proud of my children? No. No, it doesn't. Pride is a sin. Pride cometh before destruction. God resists the proud, but to the humble he gives grace. Makes me pleased with my children. They're a joy. They're a blessing. I love them. But I don't need to be proud of them. Whatever society tells you is often wrong. Whatever psychologists tell you pales in comparison with the wisdom of God. So I don't need to instill a sense of pride in my children, nor do I need to be proud in them, nor do I need to take pride in my work, nor do I need to be proud of how proud I am. Take pride in how proud I am. I did not get this stuff done the other day. I'm going to see if I can do this metal now. And then this is actually going to be like a little fenced off area to feed hay and keep them off the grass. It's going to have this as an entrance from a pasture over here. And then it's going to have this little section. And then they can also get in from the front if they need to be let in here. So it's going to be a gate here and a gate on the other side. I've got, I think, the majority of my barn tin here. So I'm going to get that going, see if I can get this thing roofed quick and get this video out for you guys. Maybe still on Father's Day, not sure. But we'll try. We'll try. And that's one thing too, guys, like, if making YouTube videos made me all the money I needed to and I didn't need to focus on anything else, life, of course, would be a lot easier. But I have to go and leave and do jobs. And then I also do this to add to, you know, a supplementary income. I have 8 children whom we homeschool, and we homeschool them year-round. And we eat 3 meals together as a family on the days I'm home. And when I rise up and when I lie down, I spend a while reading the Bible and singing praises unto God and memorizing scripture with them and just teaching them His ways. So my life is not going to be like some single person who has nothing to do but make YouTube videos, who earns a living off of YouTube or something like that. So if you're like, how come things take you so long, how come whatever? I've got a lot of excuses. I have reasons. And then of course too, although I do work 6 days a week and rest 1, my work days aren't all work, and my work falls into different categories too. Going fishing with the family is part of how I provide for my family. So it's not all just busting these things out, but I'm happy with the things I have busted out. I'm happy with the stuff coming, and I'm really happy with how great that root cellar, storm shelter, outdoor kitchen project is going to be. Because it's taken me so long, it's given me a lot of extra time to think through things and make it better than it would have ever been if I would have just done it the way I was thinking of doing it originally. So I'm excited about that. Let's get this roof on. Wow. Had to run inside to grab the GoPro. I think I'm going to put that up in the tree. Give me an aerial view of what I'm doing up here on the roof. But then I remembered in the fridge, smoked carp. I had a bit left. It's already broken up and deboned. It's amazing there are people out there so ignorant that call this trash fish. You know, a little bit, puppy? Go. Good doggy. Alright, let's get up there. My helpers in the woods are bringing me a couple pieces of that metal. Isn't that interesting? They weren't even looking under that metal earlier when they found that snake. But here's Bug and Monster Truck. Looks like Monster Truck's teaching Bug something about the trees. I gotta add one more strip on the edge here to bring it out to fullness. Right across here. And then just to screw some down. But that pretty much gets me the lean-to, which means I'm gonna jump in and edit this and get this out for you guys on Father's Day, and then I'll continue. But wow, that's a pretty good area underneath there. I like it. Still got that bottom board, another couple different things to do. It's kind of some of the tedious nitpicking work, and I'm also going to have to redo the door. There's a couple of doors on our homestead that for various reasons have failed or not hit the maximum effectiveness over the years. So I'm going to show you the problems with each of those doors and fix them all. This was one of the doors. It's a good design-ish. It was a good experiment. I'm glad I did it, but time's come to change it. Thank you, boys. All right, I'll see you next time. Papa out.